goals. How come it's difficult for some people to not get to the desired outcome where other people can? So my observation of this over the years I've worked in goal setting, if you like, is people don't give it enough time. They want it too quick. They put other things in the way. They make excuses. Can come down to time management. They get pulled back into their environment because other people don't like to see them make the changes. I had a conversation with someone a couple of years ago. It's amazing what stays in your mind. And they said to me, don't you think you're too old for training? I think you should stop it. And they were linking it into triathlon. And I was like, wow, this is interesting. And I said, no, I don't think I'm too old yet. And you can use what people say as drivers to drive you forward. And I often think about what was said to me in a training session when I don't feel like training. I just think, no, I'm going to train. I'm going to use that. I'm going to harness that conversation to allow me to train, to allow me to get to the desired outcome. Fair comment, it was in relation to having a few niggles. And I've had niggles for years. I always get niggles. Everybody who competes and who races and who does some kind of activity, 90% of them will have a little bit of a niggle somewhere. But it's what you do with the niggles determines the desired outcome. Yep, I could sit on the settee and do nothing, but that's not within me because I've trained that often and I've exercised for that number of years. It feels uncomfortable not to do it. Now, some people might think, oh, you've got an issue with training. You train too much. No. I train at different intensities. I'm not always nailing up at the top. Some of my sessions are up there because they need to be up there. But the majority of mine are down there. Or just about there, if we scaled it. So building some resistance in the body for the body to respond to the resistance, to get stronger, to get healthier. And with me training in that way, it allows me to make greater choices around my food, my nutrition. Yep, I eat a little bit of shit. I like a little bit of shit, but I eat it at times when I know that the body needs it, probably to build the glycogen stores back up. People have views on that, don't they? People train fasted, people do fasted ways. And that's okay because it's finding your way and sticking to your way and finding what works. And that comes through persistence and it comes through time, a lot of time. So when you're picking a plan or you're doing something, give yourself time with it. Add that into the goal. Be more time specific with it. So my time specific is I'm going to do it till end of days. Hopefully that's a long time away. So how do I manage my setbacks then and my niggles? I go get the best advice I can and I do what they tell me to do. But then again, I went to see one physio once and they told me to stop exercising altogether. Wow. Did I go back there again? No. What did I do? I went to get another opinion. I went to see somebody who was a little bit more experienced and he gave me the appropriate exercises to do. Don't run on the road, run off-road. Less impact. Get that. We can keep going. We just need to change a little bit in your environment to keep you going. I believe there is a solution to resolve concerns and issues. You've just got to get the right information, and the right information what fits to you. And human beings are great, aren't they, just to find things to make it fit. As long as you're not justifying it to make it fit, you're justifying it to get to the valid outcome, what aligns with your purpose, to who you are, your own values and beliefs. Don't be swayed by others. Obviously, if you're doing something that's harmful to self, and you speak to the right people, and you get that kind of feedback, we can just reduce things. So I'm going from full iron distance to 70.3s. Would I do another full iron distance? Probably. I'd love to do another full iron distance, but I'm not going to do them as often as what I used to do them. So it's about reducing the risk. And that's how I seem to manage my racing, not training, because training is not always risky. I could go out country and get knocked off my bike. I could trip up when I'm running. I could be swimming and all of a sudden, water's sucked out at the pool and I could bang my head on the bottom of the pool. I don't think that one's going to happen. Look for the way, look for the solution. Problem focused is not a good idea. Solution focused, always. Thoughts for today.